What is going on, you guys? This is Ultron 2. Welcome back to the Ultron 2 show, coming out with you live by the power of the internet. So guys, check this out. We are about to go to Charlie's Collectible show. For those who don't know this, I haven't posted this on my Instagram, and I even posted something about it on my Instagram community post. Just real quick before I have to head out real quick, because I have a set schedule and I planned everything out 2 weeks prior to this. So today is November 30th, it's Saturday. I'm going to meet Kent Williams. He's the voice actor of many characters, but most known characters that a lot of people would know is CORSAIR from One Piece. He's been a voice actor of Mr. Compress. He's been a voice actor of Dr. Gero from Dragon Ball Z, Supreme Kai from Dragon Ball Z and Super and in the video game, and the Elder Kai. So he's pretty much voice acted a lot of characters. He's been the narrator for I think Yu Yu Hakusho. I think he was a narrator for that. He's also voiced just a lot of many other characters, man. He's voiced a lot of characters from many anime that I can't really think on the top of my head. He's voice acted for the father of Edward in Full Metal Alchemist. He's voice acted, man, like I said, man, there's just so many characters, man. So I'm actually going to get my Funko Pop sign. I'm actually going to get this pop sign by Mr. Kent Williams, and this is Supreme Kai, aka Shin. And yes, guys, this is basically a face reveal. I'm doing a face reveal without doing a face reveal, but I'm gonna have my shades on the entire time. I'm gonna be Casey Neistat today. And who knows, I might vlog about this from now on, who knows. But at first I was going, and I do have it in a protector. At first I was going to get my Dr. Gero sign, but those bastards from Amazon basically damaged the box. Like, you guys probably can't even see it, but there's dents on top of the box. The size of the box is fine. I don't want a dented Funko Pop to get signed. But when I got this one in the mail, this one was in pristine condition. Very, very perfect. I'm going to have him sign this one. So, I honestly cannot wait for this. This is going to be pretty sick. This is actually my first time ever going to this place. So, like I said before, I found out about Charlie's Collectible show from an ad I saw on Instagram, and because of that ad I decided, you know what, this place looks lit. I'm actually planning on visiting different toy stores in my city. And by the way, for those who don't know, I live in Georgia. Gonna be visiting different toy stores and different conventions and stuff like that. So this will be my first ever convention I'm going to. It's not like a MomoCon or Retro Toy Con or anything like that. So it's basically a convention. Like, every weekend they have different events going on. And I did plenty of research. I've seen every YouTube video that was ever posted about Charlie's Collectible show, because I really wanted to see what I'm getting myself into. I did research on the vendors, see how much their stuff is. I've seen other YouTubers videos, like specifically Dub Life. I don't know if he's gonna be there today, but I've been watching all his videos back to back, looking at prices, looking at what vendors are selling, and I even try to map out where a certain vendor is located in the place. So now, honestly, no, some people will probably be like, oh, this place kind of reminds them of a flea market, but it's just vendors and different events going on. But it's not a flea market though. Some people may get that vibe, but it's really not a flea market though, and it's not an antique mall or anything like that. They have permanent vendors. They also have people that are usually like in the back of the store. Well, it's not really a store, the building, and they rotate every single weekend. So they have Funko Pop swaps, they have action figure swaps, video game swaps, all different types of stuff. They have cosplay events, anime events, action figure events, free comic book day, all type of crazy stuff. So guys, I'm gonna be vlogging for the first time in public. This is gonna be crazy. Never did this before. I've even sat down, did research on how to vlog in public. because you guys know I've always sat in the house. I've always been in my house doing my YouTube videos. I've always worn masks and stuff like that. But now, as I'm getting older and stuff like that, kind of want to get out more. But I'm not gonna be. This is not gonna be a vlog channel or anything like that. And plus, the other toy stores I go to visit, I'm also gonna be doing vlogs there as well. So stay tuned for that. But this is a little drip check. This one we might got a black shirt. Got my Dragon Ball Z patch. I probably can't even see it. Got my J's. Got my Paris 7s on. And by the way, I got these jogger pants from Crunchyroll. Well, they're really sweatpants, but I got them from Crunchyroll. I've gotten many compliments at my job when I wore these pants. I've had one dude ask me where I get them from. I've told him Crunchyroll. You guys know what Crunchyroll is. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of this intro. So next time you see me, I will be in the actual place. So I even did research on the prices of the autographs and stuff, because you guys know celebrities and stuff like that, they obviously charge for autographs and stuff like that, some more than others. So my stuff should be 80 bucks. So I'm going to be doing a combo deal where I am paying for a sign to get my Funko Pop sign, and I'm also going to do a picture. But I'm already coming prepared. I have a lot of money on me, so not going to say specifically. I'll let you guys know how much I spent during the day, but you guys will know all that later. I'm also bringing this bag with me, because you guys know when y'all go to conventions, stuff like that, you gotta have a bag. I'm gonna be carrying my stuff in there. I even got a portable charger connected to the bag, and it also has my charging cable, so I can just walk around and just charge my phone, because my phone is actually charging right now. Let me see. It's actually 10:38 right now. Phase up with phase climb. You guys know what time it is. So, and by the way, guys, for those who don't know this, I'm actually filming. You probably wonder what camera I'm filming with. I'm actually not filming with my phone for obvious reasons, but I will be filming with the Canon G7X. So pretty amazing camera. This is actually gonna be my first time ever using this camera to vlog. So, and honestly, I was thinking of buying a I think it's called DG or DJI Pro, whatever it's called, 2 or 3, one of those little small camera things. But I would rather have a G7X or something similar to this DSLR. So 8 minutes in. Alright guys, see you guys at the show. And yeah, alright guys, we are here at Charlie's Collectible show. Here it is. This place is pretty sick. It's the front entrance, guys. It's cold as hell outside. Alright guys. This place is pretty sick.
But
a lot of Star Wars figures. How nice that rim is. Pretty sick. Doing good. All right.
Oh, right.
A lot of nice stuff in there. I might buy one of these Totos 2-packs, guys. I can see. Might have to do a little look around, shit like that. All right, guys, let's continue the vlog. Okay. Do want to eventually also pick up some Funko Pops, if possible, for the right price, obviously. Some nice comics in here. Pretty nice. Justice League America, Superboy. It's pretty sick. Pokemon cards and stuff. That's it. Got some comics here. Comics, $1 whole table. Let's see. Force, Daredevil. Definitely want to check out some of these X-Men comics. Let's see. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, you definitely gotta get a Punisher. Pretty sweet. Third anniversary, mate. Spectra. Got Teen Titans. Okay. Oh, nice comics. We got Thanos.
Okay. Look, that was cheap. Let me look. Okay.
Let's see.
It's a good week at the shop, so.
Collectible, Extra. Got some more Punisher.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Take care. Thank you.
Let's see. Some of these titles I'm not really familiar with, but I'm like I told you guys, I'm about to stereotype titles and just to see which one is good, just off the covers. That's what most people do when they collect comic books, unless they're just familiar with the cover of the comic. That's pretty cool. Okay.
They're easy 25, but they range.
These look good. I think I'll pick these up.
But it's 10 cards. You can pull like the Hound Wheels and like that one. I did have the best video for you yesterday. Yeah, it's a different style of art.
Powers. Coming out of the King. Let's see. Some Green Lantern in there. Okay. Action Comics. Alright guys, so I'm going to be picking up these 3 comics, these 3 X-Men comics, as you guys can see. You guys already know I'm a huge X-Men fan. Let me check out their figures. They got a lot of nice Star Wars stuff here. Bunch of Clone Wars stuff. Nice. Got Funko Pops. Shit.
Oh yeah, those are for like that.
You have a couple of them, right?
Yeah, I got packs of top loaders. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Good, good. Everything on this side of the store is 25% off, by the way.
All right.
That's the Legos. The comics are $1 comics on the table, and then 25% off on the key comics. For the
Yeah, we got a bunch of nice clothes too. Let's see. Infinity War, Wolverine, Action Comics, X-Force. I think I might buy one of these statues. You guys know I never collected one of these before. I think I might pick one of these up. Alright guys, we are here by the Funko Pops. Let's see. Camera focus. Okay. $10, $25. We got a lot of good selections here.
I wish you had been able to be here. I know why. I will say there was nice everyone here would have been awesome because everyone would have been like, we would tell people like, oh, you go next door. That makes sense. Yeah. Especially because like that's mom, you know. The mom. His mom is so hard. The only thing is what they do totally different. So like it's not, I feel like it's first image is like not competition. They're a totally different flavor palette. I don't have it because that's why when people like
Sure, we got some carded Star Wars. That's pretty good. Yeah.
We're the one who will like be like, oh, I don't have it, but I'm gonna look at it. That
Think since I'm here, they'll go buy a Funko Pop. They'll go buy a few.
I give you hearts. Like, that's how this shit works. We will go straight with you for good news.
Got some Full Metal Alchemist.
Yay! Oh my god, it's so cute.
A lot of retro video games. See now, for those who don't know this, you guys know I used to have a Super Nintendo, but I sold it a while ago. So it's gonna be a while until I get that. So I want to get back into Nintendo, old retro games and stuff like that. Let's see. Nice selection, man. think I'll get one of these X-Men pops. You guys know I like X-Men a lot. See, the thing with Funko Pops, guys, it's so hard to choose which one you really like because there's like a huge variety of Funko Pops. And you guys know I like a whole bunch of different brands and shit like that. So I think I'll pick this one. I'm gonna pick Gambit. Let's see. Entertainment exclusive.
They might be waiting for the CS to
Yeah, I think I'll pick this one up. Okay. We got Road, Blue. Let's see. Gotta pick this up. Yes, sir. I'm gonna pick that one up too. Gotta pick that. So, alright. But yeah, man, since I'm here, I'm going to be going to everybody's booths. I'm going to be picking up a variety of just different stuff, not just one thing. So I'll get back with you guys. It's my first time here, so I'm just vlogging.
You're good, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go right up. I got some scrolls that I need to. Some brand new, fresh off the box.
That's nice. How much are those?
These guys are 18, and you can buy 2 for 28.
Okay, okay.
On the other charger. That's the other one. Yeah. So, yeah. So if I see anything charged, radiant? No. Yes, maybe. Yes. I just look for anything Charizard for you. I don't think there's another. No, you're good. You're good. FOMO. No, I don't. Yes, no. Okay. Sure.
Hello.
Yeah, right here.
All right.
Oh yeah. Buy one of the Gundams, you get a free banner.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I went through. As soon as you walk away, man. As soon as you walk away. I was talking to my account.
What you got? What you got?
I showed, yeah. But I forgot to tell them that they got card holders. They might want to film it down. So it's just not
times are good, but you become careless. Your love is strong.
I'll sell it to you for $20.
Travis.
Sorry, Kiki, you're being sold just like my mind
Even without deception, without mystic weapon, you will rule against the powers of
I'm Will Smith.
Alright guys, I met Cat Williams, got the Funko Pop sign. We got a bunch of Gundam kits, a bunch of Funko Pops. Now we're about to check out more figures. This booth is pretty sick. That's good. We got Star Wars, we got G.I. Joe, Masters of Universe, we got Funko Pops. Well, you guys already know I don't collect Marvel Legends anymore, but this is pretty sick. Oh yeah guys, I gotta check out that booth that's over there. Destroy the Cars, I gotta check that booth out.
Appreciate it. One of my kids for Christmas.
Alright guys, we are back at the crib. So, and I will say this, it is a few weeks after Charlie's Collectible show, and I will say that, guys. I've been so busy with work within the past few weeks, so, and I definitely, and this time I'm actually filming on my phone this time instead of the DSLR, so I gotta get, and let's keep it real, a lot of people that film with their phones, a lot of us don't even be looking at the camera, we just look at the screen, but I'm gonna try to look at the camera, because it's a little complicated trying to look at the camera on the phone, because it's weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody always looks at the screen more than the actual lens itself. It's easier to look at the lens with the DSLR, if you guys know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's besides the point. But yeah, guys, it's been a few weeks after Charlie's. I will say this, before I get into what I bought, I will say I did complete my mission. I did meet Kent Williams. I did get my Funko Pop signed. Before I even get more into that, let me say this though. The sales and deals at Charlie's Collectible show was pretty amazing, I will say that. Because the week where I did show up, during that week they had a Christmas sale going on where a lot of booths they had were like certain booths they had stuff that was 50% off, 10% off, 30% off, 20% off, stuff like that. All the vendors that were there, they all had sales going on and their stuff. And I did go to majority of the booths. I didn't get to go to every single one during that day. But I did go to the ones that I was personally interested in. So honestly, shout out to Charlie, and I actually did get to meet him. He's pretty cool. Even though I met him for a little brief moment, at the end of the day, guys, I want to be straight up. I'm gonna be, and I think I said this in the beginning of the vlog, in the intro. Yeah, I did say this. Guys, like I said, I did my research on this place. I already know who was who before I even got there. I already knew who Scott was. Matter of fact, when I was there, I didn't even tell him that I already know who you are type shit, if you know what I'm saying. I already knew who majority of these people were because I did my research on this place before I even went there. So, yeah, I already knew who Scott was. As a matter of fact, I don't know if any of you guys are watching this video, but also shout out to you guys, especially you, Scott. Also, I appreciate the follow on Instagram. Matter of fact, a few vendors from there actually did follow me on Instagram. And this was actually before I even went to the show, but shout out to you guys. I will say this though, my favorite booth in the entire place, I have to say My Lost Toys. That booth is probably my favorite booth out of all the other booths, if I'm being honest. Like, they have a variety. They have a huge variety of toys and action figures from different brands. Okay, you look at me. I'm doing Donald Trump's hand gestures. Okay. Okay, that didn't get political or anything like that. But real talk though, they had a huge variety of stuff going on in their booths. Like, they had DC Multiverse, they had Marvel Legends, they had Hot Toys, they had 6-scale slideshow figures, they had retro, old school figures, they had Transformers. I already said G.I. Joe. They had Super 7 figures, they had TMNT, they had Star Wars, they had Black Series, they had all types of figures there, bro. And a whole bunch of other stuff. I did see, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't planning on buying it at the moment, but I did see a party wagon there for like $40. I probably should have copped that, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, and plus I've always wanted that 19, but the one they probably had was the 2021 version, but the original 1988 TMNT party wagon, it doesn't matter if it's the original one or the renewed one from 2021. I've always wanted the party wagon, you know, and I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan, and I'm actually getting back into Ninja Turtles. A lot of the stuff that I left behind in the past, or just took a long break from, I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into collecting TMNT, because all my old Ninja Turtle figures that I used to have, I threw a lot of those figures out. Because I didn't want them anymore. Plus, a lot of them were in bad condition, so I just threw them out. So I'm basically restarting my collection with TMNT. As a matter of fact, if you guys look in this display cabinet to my right, which is right here, I actually have a bunch of figures. Matter of fact, everything that's in this display cabinet that's locked up, I have a bunch of figures in there that are not even open. Like, everything in this cabinet, you guys can't see everything, but I have all the figures that's in this cabinet are still sealed in box. You guys can't see it, but I got a whole bunch of stuff down there. You guys can't see it though. Also, I did make some adjustments to my room. I did buy a new shelf. This is not a display cabinet. This is just a glass shelf here. I'm still going to get a display cabinet. I think I might either still buy the long one or I might buy 2 individual ones. I do want to have a display cabinet for Hot Toys because I'm gonna be collecting that stuff. Eventually, I'm gonna get into Hot Toys collecting. And then I need another shelf just for like whatever figures I want to put in there. So yeah, man, all the vendors, the place was pretty cool. The vendors, they were pretty friendly. You know what I'm saying? I've actually had conversations with most of them. They all seem pretty cool, pretty chill. Scott was also telling me that apparently on Wednesdays they do like a Gundam build thing. So basically you can either buy a Gundam from him or if you want to bring your own stuff in. So basically we just sit down and we build Gunpla, and he also shows us how to customize and paint our Gunpla and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll do that though, because when it comes to building Gunpla, for one, I have to be in the mood to do it. 2, I personally would rather be isolated. 3, I like comfort. I like having my music in the background. I like having access to go to the restroom if I need to, or if I'm eating food, or if I want to take a break, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it would be cool to do that. I know this Gundam store that's in my city that I'm actually planning on going to visit. I don't know when I'm going to visit it, but there's a Gundam store that I definitely want to check out. It's in Georgia. They also do the same thing, but at the same time, bro, Gundam takes a very long time to build. Like the last Gundam that I built took me like 9 hours. Like I've even seen YouTubers who do Gundam content for a living, and I've seen their live streams like where they would sit down and do a live stream building Gundam. This one dude that was building Gundam, this guy sat for 5 hours straight building a kit and he wasn't nowhere near finished. So it's like, I'm gonna be sitting there all day building a Gunpla, and plus when it comes to this, I don't like rushing. So it's like, I don't want to spend my entire day sitting out building a kit. Especially if I feel like I can't get a break. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're like in the public building a Gunpla, it's like you feel like you're obligated to sit down and do that. But nah, I'm gonna have to pass on that. But I do appreciate that they do offer that. That's pretty cool though. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on about that too much. And by the way, guys, this vlog is pretty long. So this is actually my first ever vlog on this channel. I will say, guys, vlogging for the first time ever in public, very nerve-wracking. I will say that. That's a very underrated thing that a lot of people don't even be talking about. Before I even went to Charlie's, I literally watched a whole bunch of videos on how to vlog in public. Some people who go out vlogging, they make it seem so easy. Like for example, DJ Ghost. Like I've been watching DJ Ghost since I was in middle school, right? Shout out to DJ Ghost. Every time he vlogs, man, he be on some gangster shit, man. Like he makes it seem so natural and makes it seem so easy. Like he just go out vlog, whoa, does what he gotta do, and then he get out the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes it seem like it's so easy, but definitely nerve-wracking. Now, me holding the camera in public, something like that, I wasn't nervous about that at all, surprisingly. But talking to the camera while holding it and just walking around, that's the nerve-wracking part, you know what I'm saying? But of course, trial and error. And I felt like Casey Neistat during the day with the shades on, stuff like that. But yeah, but I will have timestamps throughout this video, so if you guys don't want to hear me talk all day, I'm gonna have timestamps where we jump straight into action. But now let's jump straight into everything that I bought. And I did buy a lot of stuff. I actually spent almost $400 when I first went there. And the thing about it is that I've been planning on going to this place for 2.5 weeks prior to me going. So I already knew what to expect. And then I think it's next weekend, Eric Stewart is coming to town to CCS. So I definitely am going to meet him as well. I will say his prices are a little bit higher for the autograph and picture than Kent Williams. Kent Williams is pretty cool. He's pretty chill dude. Shout out to Kent Williams. I will say that. Pretty awesome guy. I've always admired voice actors. Voice acting is a very, very underrated thing, I feel like. I feel like actors get more praise than voice actors, if you guys know what I'm saying. Voice acting is not an easy thing to do. And for those who are watching this channel, you guys know I'm a stop motion animator, so I've actually did voice acting myself. In terms of a big influencer, like if I've ever voice acted for a big influencer or YouTuber on the platform, I've voice acted for a lot of YouTubers, but the biggest YouTuber I've ever voice acted for on YouTube from related to stop motion is Marquez Films. I'll put his channel on the screen for you guys to see. He has over 100,000 subscribers. I voice acted for one of his stop motions, and it was pretty cool. So, and characters that I am really good at voicing is Wolverine and Punisher. So, and I tell people this all the time. If you need me to voice Punisher or Wolverine, I could do that. I could do the best I can with those characters, but yeah. But also, because this is a few weeks after Charlie's, I've actually ordered a lot of stuff off of Amazon. Bunch of figures and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, and I even ordered the Funko Pop specifically to get signed by Eric when I do go to Charlie's. So I do have all that stuff here. Like, it's like a whole bunch of stuff here, man. But before I even show you what I bought, let me show you guys the Funko Pop that I got signed by Kent Williams. So here it is. Guys probably can't even tell, man. Let's see. But yeah, so on the pop it says, try training another 5,000 millennia before facing me. And then it has Kent Williams' signature right there, as you guys can see. Make sure it's his screen. That's why I like the G7X, because it has autofocus. Obviously, like when you're filming on the phone, you gotta autofocus literally everything. But yeah, guys, this is literally like real talk, this is like my most prized possession in my entire collection, honestly. Because I did get to meet one of my favorite voice actors. And this is actually a childhood voice actor that I actually liked as well. So this actually is very special. And then not only that, but he literally voiced one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Z. And honestly, I would never forget, man, when I first saw the Supreme Kai in Dragon Ball Z, like he actually looked like a badass, man. Like his introduction was pretty crazy. Like if you guys watch Dragon Ball Z, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like even Piccolo himself was shook when he first saw the Supreme Kai. He was able to sense divine energy from Shin, the Supreme Kai. And even he knew that he couldn't win that fight, or he just was too scared. I don't know, but it's kind of complicated. So now that we got that out the way, so honestly, I'm not gonna cap, guys. I probably should have taken advantage of this when I had the opportunity, but I really didn't. I don't know why, but at the same time, the thing about me, I had set myself a specific budget for me going to Charles, even though I could have spent more money. At the same time, it's like, I don't want to go too crazy and spend too much money at one time, because I'm looking at it like this. If I see something I want, right, and let's say it goes past my budget, I can always get it next time. You know what I'm saying? Or I can always order online. You know, the thing about me, I'm not trying to buy every single thing at one time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I should have taken advantage of the opportunity. So let me show you guys what comic books are about. And I specifically, when I heard about vendors selling comic books and stuff like that, I am watch videos. I watch a lot of Big Dub's videos and other YouTubers' videos on Charlie's Collectible Show. I said to myself, you know what? When it comes to comic books, I want to get some vintage stuff, because honestly, if we're gonna keep it a stack, vintage, any comic that's like vintage, especially if it's Golden Age, Silver Age comics, like that's where, not necessarily where the money's at. Well, even though that's where the money's at, but I'm not buying these comics to resell them. This is for my personal collection, but that's where the stories are at, and I could utilize a lot of these stories for my own stop motions. So, I did buy 2, 4, 6. I only bought like 6 comic books, and during that day, comic books were $1. Like, at least for the booth that I went to, all the comic books, and they got this, and 2 people was running this booth, and these guys, they had like 4 or 5 boxes of comic books, like full of comic books, and they're like $1. It was like literally $1. I should have grabbed more, but at the same time, I'm very picky when it comes to comic books. And guys, keep it real. Yes, this is all the comic books about. So, I didn't buy them all from the same booth. I bought a few of them from a different booth. But guys, let's keep it real. Unless you're knowledgeable when it comes to comic books, the average person is going to stereotype. We're going to stereotype the cover art on the comic book to dictate if we should buy it or not. Because I've been doing this for years, bro. I've been watching all these type of YouTubers. I've been watching comic book YouTubers for years. Every time these guys go on public buy comic books, a lot of the times they don't even take out the comic out of the sleeve to skim through it to see if it's good or anything like that. They just look at the title and the cover art, stereotype it obviously, and then decide they want to pick it up. So first we got the Punisher. This is the Punisher War Journal. So it's actually, is this a part series? I think it is. 30th anniversary Amazing Spider-Man. Also, I do have the comic book app, so I'm able to see how much these comics are worth. These comics ain't really worth that much money, honestly. But yeah, this comic looks pretty cool. You guys know I like the Punisher, and then this one definitely looked interesting. This one is X-Men at the Mercy of Hazard. This comic actually looks pretty interesting. I love the artwork. Looks pretty sick. Definitely gotta pick that one up. You guys, for those who don't know, I'm a huge X-Men fan. You guys know I'm building up my X-Men collection. I have a lot of X-Men figures. Not as much as I would hope to want at the moment, but I'm still building up my X-Men collection. But yeah, we will get there. My plan is to hopefully get all the X-Men figures as possible. I want to try to collect all the X-Men figures out there. Because I'm building a X-Men versus Street Fighter set. So I want to have a Street Fighter and X-Men all on one display shelf. But yeah. Next we got the Uncanny X-Men Deluxe. No other specific name. This is Direct Edition. We got Psylocke and I think this guy's name is, I think that's Angel. I think that is Angel. Because if you guys seen X-Men Apocalypse, Angel did have his wings and then he had the metal wings. So it's Angel and Psylocke. Then this one, I had to pick this one up because I'm very familiar with Avengers West Coast. So the Axe Avengers West Coast. And they do have more comics of this. Definitely had to pick this one up. Not bad. Then we have the Uncanny X-Men Legion Quest Part 3 or 4. If I like this series, I'll try to go on eBay and pick up the rest of the copies. Then this one, I definitely have to pick this one up. G.I. Joe versus Transformers. This seems like a good read right here. Not bad. So, now that I showed off the comic books, let me show you guys what I picked up from Scott. So, basically, at Charlie's, and this is pretty interesting. So, Scott, he was telling me that, and one thing I do respect is that, and it's not just Scott, but a few other vendors in there. I'm not sure if all the vendors do this, but other vendors that I did meet in there, a few of them, basically they help and support each other. So what Scott was telling me is, every time you buy Gundam from his booth, bro, there's a dude on this other side of, and by the way, if you guys go to Charlie's, you guys will know what I'm talking about. There's a vendor on this other side that sells like anime, like scroll posters and other stuff in there, Funko Pops. So basically, if you buy a Gundam from Scott, then you get a free poster, which is pretty cool. And this is actually, and he says that they're basically doing this from now on. So basically, anytime purchase Gundam, get a free thing. So basically, I got free posters. I didn't even have to pay for it, so that's pretty sick. And yeah, so if you guys wonder what I bought from Scott, for those who don't know this now, if you guys watch Charlie's, when it comes to Scott's booth, he primarily focuses on selling model kits, specifically Gundam. So I did pick up a few kits from him. Let me show y'all the two posters I did get. I need to hang these on my wall when I get a chance to. And both of these are actually Gundam posters. So they're scrolls. So this one is from Gundam Wing. So Gundam Wing right here, and then we have another Gundam. I think, yeah, this one's supposed to be Gundam. But yeah, we got two Gundam scroll posters. Yeah, and they have these little hooks there, so I can easily. So this is perfect. So I can put some thumb tacks in the wall and just hang it. And yeah, so got those two free posters. And guys, mind you, I did buy a whole bunch of stuff. So the first kit that I did pick up from them was this Gundam kit. This is called, I think it's called the Owl Strike Gundam. Omni Enforce. It says Omni Enforcer Mobile Suit GAT X105. GAT X105. But for the sake of to have a short name, it's called the Owl Strike Gundam or Owly Strike Gundam. And it did cost $50. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is what the kit looks like. This actually looks like an interesting Gundam to build. And I've had the Strike Gundam, but it wasn't an actual Gundam that you can build. It was just a figure. You guys know I built Gundam. Actually, the Gundams that I built is actually all the way in the back of the shelf. You guys can't see them. You guys know every Gundam that I've built so far were high grade kits. I'm still building the Wing Gundam. What is it called? And it is Master Grade. You guys know. For those who don't know this, so when it comes to Gundam, for right now, I want to focus on master grade and real grade. And I did say this to Scott, and I did say this to somebody that I did meet at Charlie's Collectible show. Pretty cool dude. I did tell people that I want to mainly focus on real grade and master grade because those scalings are perfect for what I'm looking for. Especially, I want to be doing some stop motions on Gundam, and I kind of want to. I want like a Gundam that's not too small. I need something that's a little bit big, perfect size, and the prices are not too crazy too. So, yeah. So the suit, the one I'm building is from Gundam Wing. It's called the Mobile Suit Gundam. It's called Mobile Suit Wing Gundam Triple XG01W. That's the one I'm building right now. So let me show you guys a little bit more what it looks like. And now that I think about it, and by the way, this Gundam right here is actually from Gundam Seed. I've actually never watched Gundam Seed. I definitely need to check that out. I've heard a lot of good things about Gundam Seed. But I want to focus one thing at a time. I'm actually watching 2 Gundam shows right now at the moment. I'm watching this mini Gundam series. It's a Mobile Suit Gundam series. It has like 13 episodes, 13 or 15 episodes. And then I'm watching Gundam Wing. And honestly, I think my favorite Gundam show right now is Gundam Build Fighters. I really like that show, even though it's not the one where they're actually killing people and stuff like that. But yeah, I can't say what Gundam show is my favorite, the one with the killing and stuff like that, because I have not watched too many Gundam shows. Like, I've seen the Gundam movies, but I have not watched every single Gundam show. Like, I haven't, like, I tried watching 00 Diverse. I just couldn't finish watching that show for some reason, man. It's like, it just wasn't clicking to me anymore. I did watch 00. That one was good, but 00 Diverse is like, I don't know. Then the next kit I bought was the RMS 108 Marathon. This one is from Gundam Z. This is a pretty popular kit, so everybody that watches Gundam or know Gundam in general should know this kit. This is a pretty popular Gundam kit right here. Everybody should know what this kit is, so I did buy this one. This one I also paid $50 for. So there's that. I also bought a lot of Funko Pops. Got a whole bag of Funko Pops here, and then we got some more here. So I bought these 2 Funko Pops from the person I got the free scrolls from. So yeah, so definitely had to show some support to these vendors, obviously. And of course, I bought 2 Funko Pops from one of my favorite anime series of all time, Naruto. So I did pick up Naruto Uzumaki. And the cool thing about going to this vendor, and I don't think he ever told me his name. He actually hooked me up with a free case. So that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Shout out to him for that. Yeah. Honestly, if I'm being honest, Funko Pops that I really want to keep in cases are valuable Funko Pops. Whether if it's valued at the price tag or if it's valued based on a signature from the artist or a voice actor or whatever. Just so it makes it feel like it's more special than everything else. All my other Funko Pops that I have up top, they're not in display cases. So yeah, they're not in the protectors, I should say. And then we have Kakashi Hatake AAA anime exclusive. Pretty awesome pop. One thing I don't like that Funko does, these guys would make 6 versions of the same exact pop, and the only thing that's different about it is the freaking sticker. Like this, like for example, Target exclusive, Amazon exclusive, Hot Topic exclusive, AAA exclusives. Like, what is the point of all these exclusive tags if the pop ain't worth that much money? It's like there's no point. There's really no point, man. And then I got 4 Funko Pops here, but I bought this from a different vendor. I don't even know this vendor's name at all. But all these Funko Pops that I did buy from this vendor, I did specifically buy the exclusives. Anybody that knows Funko Pops, when it comes to Funko Pops, you have to get the exclusive one, especially if you're a reseller. For those who don't know this, I'm a reseller myself. I did not buy these pops to resell them, but you never know, in the future you might end up doing that. So I did buy this Charmander, and by the way, during that day when I cleaned the Funko Pops for this specific vendor, he was doing a deal where you buy 2 get, I think it's if you buy 1 you get 2 free, something like, it was either buy 2 get 2 free or buy 1 get 2 free, something like that. But yeah, so I bought 4 pops. So this one was $15. This is Charmander. This is the Summer Convention 2022 limited edition pop. But the question that needs to be asked is, how limited is it? Because I see a bunch of these on eBay. It's pretty cool pop. So, and I will say that these vendors that are price tagging these pops, man, they did their research, because I even looked up how much these pops are worth on eBay, and these guys did their research on pricing these items. Next, we have Darth Maul. This is the Chalice Collectibles exclusive, officially licensed product. Yeah, and this is Darth Maul from the Clone Wars. This is where he has the Dark Star Saber, and he has his red lightsaber. And I did pay $15. Got Darth Maul. I like Darth Maul. Next, we got Gambit Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition, glows in the dark. This one is actually in the case too. Bought it like that, $18. Pretty sick. And you guys know I have the Mafex Gambit figure. I still have not opened that up. Gambit, you guys know I love my ex, man. Had to pick that up. And last but not least, we got Infinity Ultron. You guys know how to pick up the boy Ultron. You guys know Ultron is the brand name of this freaking channel. This is the Ultron 2 show, inspired by Ultron himself. As a matter of fact, in honor of Ultron the First, even though I wasn't planning on doing this, I do have my eyes set on that 6 scale there's a slideshow, that hot toy. I do want that Age of Ultron Mark 1 hot toy. That costs like $300. I do want to buy that and display it on my shelf. So, like I said, guys, when it comes to hot toys, I only want to buy specific hot toys that I like. I don't want to sit down and buy an entire line just to be a completionist or anything like that. So yeah. So next up, there's this other vendor. And speaking of hot toys, this vendor is right next to Scott's booth. So he had a whole bunch of hot toys that he was selling, and he had a whole bunch of old Star Wars figures, and he had a bunch of Spawn figures, like the old ones. So I did buy 2 things for him. So I did buy these 3-inch Star Wars figures. So we got and they're from Revenge of the Sith. So this is Commander Bakara. This is the clone trooper that shot down Kiadi Mundi. And then we have a stormtrooper. Well, not stormtrooper. We got a clone trooper. But this is from... I forgot what Legion this is from. I think this is... I think these are the Senate troopers, I think. Or security troopers, something like that. But this squad, I remember besides the 501st, this Legion of Clones with the red armor, the red color armor, that's what Palpatine was utilizing that Legion of troopers besides the 501st. But yeah. And then I picked up one thing from My Lost Toys, which is the brand name for this vendor. Is this dude and his wife, I'm assuming, is running this booth. So I did pick up this 2-pack. And by the way, guys, this is actually something I actually wanted to buy. I've been meaning to buy this 2-pack for the longest time, but I just did not get a chance to get it when I could. And I was actually going to buy this off of Macari from the seller I did see it from, but totally forgot about it. So this is from the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, movie figures. And that movie was pretty sick. That's probably the best Ninja Turtle movie ever made, honestly. I do need to buy the 2-pack with Raphael and Mikey. And then I honestly want to pick up Splinter and Shredder and all the rest of the figures. I'm going to get those figures eventually, but one thing at a time. So I did pay $100. There's price tag right there, so y'all can see. I did pay $100 for it. So I did tell myself, if I see this 2-pack for the right price, I will buy it. Specifically, $80, $90. But since I saw it for $100 and there was like, they had 2 of these on the shelf, and I didn't see nobody else with this, I'm like, you know what? I have the money. Let me buy it. Had to get it. You know, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? I have the money. It's like right there. I might as well just pick it up. You know, so honestly, I cannot wait to display these and do stop motions with them because guys, Ninja Turtle stop motions are coming to the channel. The crazy thing about it is that I've never did Ninja Turtle stop motion before. I've always wanted to do one. So that's gonna be pretty sick. I did buy this Transformer from the booth behind My Lost Toys. There's like a booth on the other side, right side as soon as you walk in. So I did buy one thing from this guy. I did buy Transformer Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy, $30. I did pay for this. I did buy Starscream. This is pretty sick. I've actually been meaning to get this Starscream specifically anyway. War for Cybertron. Not bad. Pretty sick. So I think that's everything. And then everything else that I do have here that I do want to show on camera is stuff that I bought for Amazon, but I'm going to leave that for another video. So guys, thank you guys for watching the video. I will be going back to Charlie's to meet Eric Stewart next weekend. So yeah, I will say this, I will not be going to Charlie's every single weekend because first off, if I go to Charlie's, I want to go there doing a special event and also where I could build up enough money just to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point going there every single week, in my opinion. I'd rather, if I want to go all the way down there, I'd rather go down there when there's something special going on down there. So, yeah. And Eric Stewart, matter of fact, I did buy a Funko Pop. I actually bought Seto Kaiba. So I'm gonna get that pop signed by him. And for those, and I've said this multiple times on my social media, but Yu-Gi-Oh is literally like the first anime I've ever watched. a long time ago. And I've always liked Kaiba too, so he's pretty cool. He voice acted a lot of Pokemon characters as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, this video gets a little bit too long. I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for watching the video. Shout out to everybody at Charlie's. You guys will be seeing me. This is Ultron 2 signing out, and as always, peace out. I'm out, y'all.